Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Lionel Class of 2009. Listen, back with another episode of TV versus Everybody. Tonight, we got the men's basketball team going on College Station, taking on Texas A&M. And the song is perfect because Black Basketball Championship is in Atlanta. So we might as well keep the song rolling through basketball season as well for the men's and the women's team. Been a lot going on with both teams, the men's team and with the women's team. So as we wait for the game to get started, we can talk a little bit about, what's going on with the program and things of that nature. I've dropped the link in the chat for the StreamYard. So if you guys want to jump on and be a part of the conversation, you definitely can do that. I'm gonna pin it to the top so that way anybody that comes in later, as we got this watch party going on, you'll be able to check it out. Still waiting on the game to get started right now over on ESPN Plus, SEC Network. But as the game get rolling, as it gets started again, you can watch it on ESPN Plus if you got the ESPN Plus app. All right, there we go. It's popped up. Look like we're just about to get started here. Prairie right now 5-7 on the year. Texas A&M 9-3. Just coming off the game, obviously, against LSU. A really good showing for the men's team over at LSU. Actually was up in that game late. Had a chance really to win it, but obviously had some real bad foul trouble. That's a good block right there. So got a block on the first possession. Texas A&M got the ball, but got a block down low. Terrion Joseph obviously had a really big game that game. Over 30 points at 34 points. So coming into this game, guys got a lot of confidence. It's going to be good to see kind of how we're able to kind of come back this game and play against another SEC team. Texas A&M with a good, fast break transition bucket there. Oh, man. No, nobody was there. Got down the lanes, tied 2-2 right now. So I'm going to get this. Let me see, make sure I got this on the screen for you guys. We'll go through some of that later, but I'm gonna get this on the screen so you guys can see this as you're watching the game. Make this a little bit bigger so you guys can check it out at the same time. But yeah, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. So you got robbed at LSU. Yeah, the referees definitely wasn't doing well. Had that technical was really the turning point in the game. I think that technical. But then I would say the technical, but also I would say too, that not that personal foul, but the technical from Tarion Joseph, I think really the biggest turning point of the game. Because after that personal foul, we still was in there, right? We still was in the game, and we had kind of quelled that momentum. Still was up by like 5 points, but after that tech that Tarion Joseph got, that's when really things got out of hand. So you know, we really got to figure that out um, and keep our composure for things like that. So right now, foul already got a foul right there again. So now, that's one thing to watch throughout this game. We're very aggressive on the defensive end. Byron Smith's teams have always been really, really aggressive defensively. Good turnover right there, knocking it off the Texas A&M player. But it causes to get a lot of foul trouble. So again, it's going to be interesting to kind of pay attention to see um, what we're able to do there. We've taken 2 threes already, missed both of them so far. Man, it's a good steal. Like, we still ain't really settled down to this game yet. Just 4-2 Texas A&M so far, though. Oh, that's not a good foul. Yeah. I don't like that whistle right there, though. That whistle to me is a little bit premature. I mean, his hands is up. He's not leaning into the player or anything like that. I don't really like that call there. I definitely don't like that call there. But again, Texas A&M being very aggressive so far in the early going, they're getting to the rim. We missed on 2 threes so far, but they've been very particular. They're getting the ball in the paint and they're looking to get downhill. I don't think they've taken a jump shot yet. As a matter of fact, again, and what I'm talking about right now is we're 2 minutes in and we got 2 fouls already, right? So we just don't do a great job of staying out of foul trouble. You know, that's one thing we gotta just do better at. But now I didn't like that last call. There, I think that last call, the referee really there's no need to make that call. I don't think that was a foul. He scored. I mean, like let's get the ball out the hoop and keep it moving. Now, one thing that's particular too with this team so far that I've seen, that's a big shot. Dante Horn with the three from the left corner. Um, okay, that's good. Get the rebound. I gotta get the rebound. AG is he's one of the big rebounders, so we definitely got to be at the box side. But we were there. There's 3 of us around him. We just gotta get it out. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you. Get them off us. Uh, One thing though too that's very interesting so far this year. I think we're only averaging 12 assists on the year, so that's one thing that lets us know that um, a lot of our scoring has been coming from a lot of one-on-one ball. You know what I mean? So that's something to pay attention to this game, and also just throughout. Again, another three right there. So we shot 4 threes so far, 1 of 4, and that was really really early in the shot clock. Another that was really really early in the shot clock too, right? That was way too early, in my opinion, to be taking that three. Yeah, that was a foul. All right, that was a foul right there. You got him in the body. So now we got 3 fouls in 3 minutes. So that just lets you know kind of how things are going from that standpoint. Right? We just love the foul. Another foul. That one was on horn. Good backdoor cut right there for Texas A&M. Baby's entering the chat. It's okay. Okay. There she is. All right, so I think this is the fifth and sixth free throw that Texas A&M is shooting so far. So we got 4 fouls. Again, 4 fouls in less than 4 minutes. So again, you know, you got to keep teams off the line. A lot of teams, I mean, you got to think what 12 points so far coming from free throws. I think they shot 7 free throws so far, if I'm not mistaken. They're 4 or 6 so far free throws. Stretch. Another 3 right there. I think that's our 6th 3 so far. Okay, they're just some with the shot clock right there. All right. Again, 16 minutes left right now. We got 4 fouls. 7 we get to the bonus. Texas A&M gets to the bonus. So again, just to let you know, one of the things that was one of the things that killed us in the LSU game. And right now, we just got to keep them out the paint. Like we're just not like they're getting to the goal. Just period. They're just getting to the goal. We're not. We're not getting. That could have been a foul call right there. That could have been a foul call right there too. We didn't get it, but all right. First break right there. First time out. Again, I got the link in the chat. Anybody want to join? Share your thoughts. You can do that through the StreamYard link. Again, just look at where we are box score wise right now. I think we are, like I said, 6-3 so far, 1 of 6. Shot super well the last game against LSU. Okay. Shot super well the last game against LSU. But not shooting so well this game. But I think a lot of these threes are not in rhythm. And I think we're shooting a lot of them too quick. We need to shoot in rhythm and kind of get in the flow offensively. We can score. We've been able to score throughout these first games. Just giving y'all a rundown for maybe some people who, just coming out the football high, haven't been looking at what the basketball team got going on. College of Biblical Studies won that 95-48. Then played, I think, Dallas College, 94-53 victory. Then went to play Wichita State, big loss, 105-62. After that, Oklahoma State 94-67, lost to Mizzou by 18, 91-73, and then you saw us start to kind of pick it up and be in a lot of games. UT Martin 1-point loss Lost to North Florida by beat North Florida by 3. Y'all lost to North Texas by 3. Of course, came home for the NAIA game, 124 points there. South Dakota, another good game, lost by 8 there. Paul Quinn, and then of course the LSU game. It was a 14-point loss, but it really was a really good game until about the last 10 minutes. The game started getting away from us in the second half. A lot of it because of foul trouble. Really, it was foul trouble, just to be honest. So if you see over the last month and a half, man, the team is definitely starting to really put it together, start to put out a lot of good showings. So this is again the last contest before the SWAC season gets started in January. So getting a chance to see kind of where they at this time. So that's just the rundown for you guys right now. And get back to the game cast. The guys get ready to come out of timeout.
Welcome to the
We're there in
greatest
the
show
building.
on earth. Oh, yes, sir.
So they just challenged the call on the floor. They went out on preview. So it's going to be Texas them basketball here. Up 9 at the 51-minute mark. Again, big issue right now. 5 fouls already for Prairie View in less than 6 minutes of game action. Less than 5 minutes of game action, actually. So let you know what the issue is. Right now, Texas A&M has been doing a great job of getting to the paint. We got to figure out what we're going to do with that. Ooh, big 3 right there. You kind of got to live with it right now because they've been getting to the goal. I mean, so effortlessly. It's been taking us a while to be able to get into, finally able to get to the goal and get to the free throw line. I think we just got to slow the game down and put some pressure on Texas A&M on defense. Again, 6 3-point tries so far, and they're not falling. So that's an issue. And we got to stay out of foul trouble, man. Right now, again, they got multiple points at the foul line. You're going to lose a lot of games if teams are shooting 15, 20 more free throws than you. It's just, even if you're shooting a horrible percentage, it's just too many free chances at the basket. Right now, though, the team is leading SWAC in free throw percentage, shooting 77% from the free throw line, which has been a big jump from what we've seen over the past couple of years. Last year, I think was one of the worst years I've seen, especially from a guard play, where the guards were not shooting well from the 3-point. From the free throw line at all. And so, man, when your guards come on the free line, what do you do at that point, right? Because they got the ball in their hand. Again, Texas A&M getting to the goal. Right, so this team has definitely shot better from the free throw line so far throughout this year. Thought they was gonna call that a. He touched it. He touched it. Yeah, we gotta figure out something. Got to figure out something about the deep dribble handoffs, man. We're getting killed right now, allowing them to get to the basket. So you kind of got you. We're probably gonna have to start living with some of these long threes. Probably gonna have to start living with some of these long threes, man, and take a chance because right now they're getting to the goal and one they're getting layups or they getting fouls. AG 2 offensive rebounds and took them back in. Then a steal. We got to figure something out. They're getting to the goal with ease at this point. And that's just a bad. That's just a bad pass right there. And again, what foul trouble does is now they're going to the basket. You know, you're trying to avoid contact at this point because again, you got starters now with fouls, already, and you're not even 6 minutes into the game. So that's what just happened on this last basket. Um, they just are avoiding contact, jumping out the way, which allows Texas A&M to set their feet and kind of get back up for those two tips. What's going on? Happy New Year to you too, Mr. Thibodeau. Let me go grab my food real quick while we're on this break. All right. Me and baby son back. Eat my gumbo. So that's why we off screen right now. Yeah. No, it's okay. Yummy. You waving at yourself? Hey. Say hey. Okay. Hey. Hey. All right. Hey. Another miss. Man. Oh, good steal. Make it. That's a foul. There we go. Get to the free throw line. Good job. Get to the line. Yummy. You see him? You see him almost make that? You see him? Yummy. I missed that free throw. Down by 16 now. Putting this mid pressure on. But again, another foul, another backdoor, another layup. See all these layups they getting some. That's a foul too, Ralph. Yeah. What you want now? Ooh, that's elbow. Throw him out. Look at it. Go look at it. Elbow in the face. Go look at it. What's going on, D? You done eating? Nothing missed. Down 17 right now. Are you done eating right now? Let's see. Uh, Dante Horn, 5 points. Joseph, 2. Corey Wells, 2. Janoy Thomas has 1. Again, overall right now, 1 of 7 from the 3-point line, shooting 14%. Only 4 free throws. They're also 3 of 12, 25% field goal percentage. Texas A&M, 10 of 14, 71% right now. I mean, they basically shooting layups. So obviously, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 6 of 9 from the free throw lines. So they shot 6 free throws already so far. 12 rebounds to 5, and they also got 3 offensive rebounds already. So to kind of let you know where we at. Good thing though, foul wise, they're starting to rack up some too as well. So hopefully we can get to the line, shoot well from the line, kind of quell this. I think the spread on this game was 29 and a half. It's 29 and a half. So right now already down by 17. So we're gonna have to see if we can actually claw back into this game. We got to figure out how to not get in foul trouble though, Mr. Carey, because we get in foul trouble in SWAT games too. So at some point, it can't just be them. They're just getting to the point right now. I mean, we can't do anything to stop them from getting to the point right there. You got it. Good job. There you go. Good job. Oh my goodness. Literally. Layup after layup after layup. There you go. Good job. Yeah. Layup after layup after let me I like it. I like the aggressiveness though. Trying to get to the goal. You want water? Okay. No, they won't let me play the game live because it'll put a strike on the channel. I was trying to look and see if there's any way I could do it, but unfortunately I can't right now. It's on ESPN Plus, Mr. Carey. We'll grab her some water. All right, baby girl wants some water. Want some water? You want some water, Sam? You want some water? Good shot. Texas A&M is in like a 2-3 now on defense. Oh my goodness. Oh, you gotta catch that. Good job. Oh, that's good. Ain't nothing you can do about that, y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about that one. That was tough. That was good defense. All right, we know 1-on-1. Go to free throw line. That's just tough. Hey, that's a tough shot right Water. Shot. Get out there. There we go. You're doing a better job now of keeping them out the lane. Took us long enough. Took you half of the first half to be able to figure it out, but I mean that's the only thing that slowed down the scoring. Bad pass. That's a foul, ref. Another missed three. Got an offensive rebound and a foul, so we're gonna shoot some free throws. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it.
That's what she eats.
Mhm.
I think it's too much water for she'll fill up.
I don't know what. I think they got a technical foul right here, so we got gonna shoot technical free throw for the regular. Free throw. Want some more water? Don't put it there. You might got to eat some more. Thank you. Here, trying to get the. I'm trying to get the money. Looked like Joseph got hurt right there. It's like ankle. Doesn't look like it might be serious, but eat some more. Yeah. Mhm. That's not a. You can't even see. You can't even see that call. You behind him. Yeah. Red me. Mm. Yum, yum, yum. Mhm. Here, you want another one? Mhm. Welcome. All right. Looks like we're down 22 right now. Uh, Only 19 points so far this game. Please don't be- It's too big. Let me break it. Big. Yummy. Let's see what the. Let me see. Right now, Dante Horn and Tyrion Joseph right now leading scorers at both with 6 points. 2 of 6 for Horn, 2 of 5 for Joseph. A combined 1 of 6 from the 3 point line, though. And then also Lance Williams over 2, Joey Madimba 0 for 1. So again, 1 of 9 total from 3 point line right now. And we've shot really well from the 3 point line, over the past month and a half, which is why we've been able to be in a lot of these games. But today, not shooting well at all. I think we started off by shooting too many threes. Um, we shouldn't have shot as many threes starting the game off as we did. I think that really kind of puts behind the 8 ball. Instead of while they were getting to the goal, we were shooting quick threes, not taking any time off the clock on the offensive side. So that's why we are where we are now. High tech in the building, what's going on? I can't show the game. I've been trying to figure out if there's a way I can show the game, things of that nature, but the base said I can't replay any part of the broadcast. So that's the reason we're doing it this way. Um, I got a strike earlier in like September for even showing a portion of the Rice versus U of H game when I was really just trying to show I was watch some of the Rice team that was going to play. So trying to figure out exactly what I can show, what I can't. So that's the only reason why I'm not showing the broadcast. Okay, 2 missed free throws right there, so that's good. Let's get to 20 right here. Let's get to 20. Let's get to 20. So we still got a chance. They're in a 2-3 zone right now. Look like they're actually in like a 2-3 matchup zone. Get to the lane. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Okay. No, I'm good, Psalms. Thank you so much for trying to feed me. I appreciate it. Yummy. Ah, I saw that coming. Got baseline there, right? Got around us to the baseline. Got the ball out to the other corner. And, that was a big 3 right there for taking them. Take it back to 23. But what I'm seeing right now, offense, and it's another good jumper mid, right there on the elbow. Um, you got to stop the ball on defense. Like, you got to stop the ball, man. Um, Offensively, though, I'm liking that. At least now we're moving the ball a little bit better, and actually getting into some offensive sets, not moving so quickly. And since we're doing that, we've been able to score here the last couple times down. Uh, what you doing here? What you doing? Another 3. Okay, that was the first 3 I think he'd have missed in his last like 4 tries. That's a foul, right? Thank you. Come on now. All right. Demba getting to the line there. Again, we down on the plus 20 side of things, but The last few minutes we've been playing pretty well. So, if we can get to the free throw line, like I say, we can get back into this game slowly but surely. We got to be able to make some stops on defense. That's been the kryptonite right now tonight. We just can't keep them out the lane. And it's them getting into the lane that's really even killing us from three. Now, Isaac has hit a couple that was just like, you got to shake his hand, right? But a lot of these threes, a couple of these threes that Texas A&M has made has really been from their penetration. So, and us recovering too late. So, again, if we can keep them out of the lane, right, then we might have an opportunity to try to get back in this game. Back in the lane again. Another kick out for three, wide open. And I just said it. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul, bro. That was definitely a foul. But yeah, Texas A&M getting into the lane, right back, getting the ball right back outside for the three. I mean, we literally just spoke about it. The shot. Trey Joseph hits a wide open three. Texas A&M with the press on. So again, getting baseline. Got to cut them off. Missed that three, but again, more good penetration for Texas A&M. To get the ball out, get to the goal. That's a foul. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's a foul. Another wide open three. Are you gonna eat or are you just gonna play? I'm jumping in the air. Here, use some more. Back up. Good job, Ryan. That's a good rebound. Big 6'10" Ryan Bolton right there. Cut the ball off. He's gonna miss that one. I knew he would miss that one. Big boy that hit two threes. I mean, he was wide open though. Supposed to hit it be wide open. Hey, why are you hitting the plate? What's that for? That's why you hitting the plate. You see AG right here, 13 points, 2 or 3 from the 3-point line, 5 or 9 field goals. Yum. Good job. There's 6 or 11 total from the 3-point line right now. Almost every 3-pointer they've shot so far has been wide open, except the two that Isaac hit. I mean, those are the only two that wasn't wide open. But and he's 3 for 4 right now. So again, we 2 for 10 from the 3-point line, 9 or 12 from free throw line. I mean, we got to just get to the free throw line. If we can get to the goal and get to the free throw line again, we can get back in this game slowly but surely. They've shot 14 free throws. We shot 12. So let's see. They got 10 fouls, so they got 10 team fouls now. So we're both in a double bonus. All right, you call us. Get her cleaned up. Oh, good backdoor cut. I gotta hit that though. Joseph missed that backdoor cut. Way up. And then Thomas with a foul 40 feet from the basket. So Texas A&M gonna be shooting 2 free throws here. Another missed free throw. There we go. Good job. We got the foul call right there. So now we're going shoot 2 free throws. All right, we got 2 buckets right there. Down to 23. Get a good run going. A good thing to see Joseph back in the game. Looked like he kind of rolled his ankle earlier, so that's a good thing. I think the SWAC is going to be real competitive year from a standpoint of basketball too. That's on the men's and the women's side, so it's going to be real interesting to see what it looks like this year. We start off with Grambling on the third, the men do, and then the women have Southern actually on this Thursday, which is going to be a big game, man. Southern has 2 Big 12 victories this year on the women's side, so so they're a tough team, man, and it's gonna be real tough to see how the ladies uh, deal with that game. You gotta get the rebound. Finally got a missed jumper, but I mean a missed layup, but couldn't get the rebound. Yeah, we gotta make better passes. Okay, Joseph, good shot. We're starting to heat up a little bit. Good pass. I mean, good turnover. Again, they're attacking. Um, Guy stepped down and just missed the pass right there, but pass a little bit too hard for him. So turnover for them. We get the ball back here. Corey Wells got to pass the ball a little bit better. Let's get it to 20, man. Let's get it to 20. I think that'll be a victory for us. We can get it to 20. There you go. Go to work. Ah, that's a foul. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. Now I'm happy to see foul wise, basically even right now, which has been great from what we saw the last game. But the biggest issue so far has been we cannot stop that dribble penetration. That's how they've been killing us all game. And the 3-point shooting. That right now is the biggest outliers of why this game is a 21-point game versus being under 10, you know? So you got a lot of work to do because, I mean, you missed that free throw there. So now 21. It's a lot of work to try to get back into this one, mainly because we haven't seen how we've been able to stop any of that dribble penetration yet. So there we go. Good take that. Good, right? I know. Not that happy though because we be down by so we're not that happy. Yeah. All right, we got 29 seconds left and a half. Down 21. Hey, we can score here. We'll be down by less than 20 going and a half. I think that would be a huge victory for us. Good pass, get into the lane. Ah, that's a good block right there. All right, hey, at least we got the miss there. What do you want to know? All right, that should be it. Got it. All right, take this break for halftime real quick. We'll be back. All right, we back. So make some adjustments to have go Panthers. Again, drop the link. Anybody want to come jump on, talk about what they've seen so far? They go to link for you right there. Let me give a rundown of kind of where we are so far. 60-39 at halftime right now. Man, I think the first half comes down to right now the fact that early in the game, we were 1 for 6 from the 3-point line in the first 6-7 minutes of the game, and Texas A&M was able to get to the basket consistently at the beginning of the game, and so they really jumped out to a big lead. I remember they were up 21-7, 23-7, right? They just jumped out to a big lead because really they were getting to the goal, and then they were getting to the line early on. So we got a foul trouble early, but not only did we have 5 fouls in the first 5 minutes of the game, a couple of those fouls were shooting fouls that allowed them to actually get to the line, and so they got a chance to get free throws there. So I think those two things right now have been the biggest issue. We did not get into our offense in that first 6 minutes of the game, basically at all. We shot the ball really quick, and so again allowed them to get the ball as well. Didn't slow the game down. Didn't make them play defense. So I think what we've seen in the last 10 minutes of that first half is the fact that we've calmed down. We got into more of our offense, and we get into our offense. We actually able to put the ball in the hoop a couple times. Definitely, I think there's a couple calls that didn't go our favor, but overall, it was good to see us be able to kind of shake back and kind of quell the tide at the end of that first half. And so it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like coming out this first 5 minutes. Are we able to push it to get, under 15, around 15? The next 5 minutes, you push to see if you can get under 12, under 10, and then and keep going from there, right? If you can kind of claw back in this game. I think the biggest thing is going to be in this second half is, can we stay out of foul trouble? I think that's going to be the main thing. Like, can we stay out of foul trouble? Because I think that's been the biggest issue for us starting these halves and ending these games, man. But again, the team overall has been playing a lot better over the last month and a half versus early on in the season. I think I think in snapshots even here, get a chance to see that. Biggest issue for us right now with what they're doing offensively, A&M, man, they're definitely running us all around and really being able to get to the goal. But again, I think we've done a good job on help side defense and recovery in the last 10 minutes of the first half versus what we did in the first 10 minutes. So that has helped us tremendously. So that now we've been able to do that. But I think the basketball season is going to be real interesting throughout this year, though. I think the SWAC has a lot of good competition. Let me show y'all real quick kind of where we are SWAC-wise. We'll get back to the stats of this game. But just to show the SWAC standings right now. And obviously this is everything, right? So, again, no conference games played yet. Alabama A&M right now 6-6. Grambling 5-7. We're 5-7. Southern's 4-9. Florida A&M is 3-8. Alabama State's 3-9. Bethune 3-9. Pine Bluff 3-10. Texas Southern 1-9. 1-10. Alcorn State 1-11. Jackson State and 1-12. Mississippi Valley State. But again, a lot of that can be fool's gold, right? But I do think a lot of the teams have got better for sure. A lot of teams got better. Yeah, we're down right now by 21 to A&M. So overall, I think the conference is still moving upward. But some of these teams and some of the games, you kind of got to, kind of look at what it is, right? Because we can look at some people's schedule here, right? Kind of see what's going on. Obviously, you have Alabama A&M 80-60 over Blue Mountain Toppers. Have no idea who that school is. The Blue Mountain Toppers. They beat Charleston Southern though 68-64. Lost to Indiana University 98-51. Beat Lindenwood, so that's another win against a D1 opponent. I think Lindenwood is an OVC. Lost to Clemson 92-56. Charleston Southern only a 7-point loss there, so really good game there. Did lose to Tennessee State 80-53. Liscum 92-58. Again, small school right there, 67-59. North Alabama, 68-60 win, so that's a good win. Another against another D1 opponent. Only lost by 14 to Ole Miss, 7 to Chattanooga, right? So they got Fisk coming up on tomorrow before they play UAPB. So I think that's a good schedule for Alabama A&M. Obviously, this is going to be another team that's going to be in the running. And let me pull up the SWAC predicted order of finish for basketball, because I don't remember the the predicted order of finish from this year. But I can pull it up real quick. All right, predicted order of finish got Bethune 1, Southern 2, Jackson State 3, Alabama State 4, Texas Southern 5, Alabama A&M 6, Grambling 7, Florida A&M 8, Prairie View 9, Alcorn 10, Pine Bluff 11, and Mississippi Valley 12. Right. So Alabama A&M was picked 6th, 163 points. All right, so that kind of lets you know where they are. But I think they had a couple really good showings so far throughout the season. A couple good victories there. Look at Grambling, see what they've had so far. All right, let's see. All right, Grambling, Houston Phillipson, 91-47. Lost to Iowa State, 102-62. Beat Howard, 73-70. Remember that one early in the season. Also beat Southern Mississippi. I do remember that one as well, 75-70. Lost to San Diego by 10. CBU, not familiar with CBU, California Baptist, okay. Lancers. So they lost to California Baptist by 13. Lost to UCR, 83-74. Lost to Tulane by 2. Played Southern Miss twice. Wow, interesting. Okay, so had 2 games against Southern Miss. 68-60 lost the second game at Southern Miss. So the first game was actually at home. That's pretty good. Norfolk State, of course, they got that victory by 12, and then also beat Hampton by 9. Then lost to Ohio State 89-63. They have Central Louisiana tomorrow before first conference game. So again, Grambling, again, another team that has some good, nice victories here, right? Beating Howard, Hampton, Norfolk State, beating Southern Mississippi. Also a couple close losses that you look at there to say, okay, they have been very competitive. So again, Grambling's looking well as well. Then let's look at what Southern's done. I know Southern has 2. Thinking about the women. Man, they got 2 Big 12 victories this year. Arkansas 109-77, lost to Marquette by 18. Beat Ecclesia and another school. Right. Lost to Washington by 6. So that was a good showing there. San Diego State, 14-point loss, beat Northwestern State by 2. Another victory against a lower class team. Lost to Texas, close loss to Texas State by 3. CBU lost by 8. Big loss to Baylor, big loss to Illinois, number 20 Illinois. And then they're done. They got Texas Southern coming up on the 3rd, right? So I think if you look at what Southern has done, not as impressive of a showing so far as the other teams. But again, you got a victory against the Northwestern State. That's a D1 opponent. And they also got 2 close losses to a Washington State and a Texas State that are, both bigger D1 competition. So again, shows that this team is competitive, right? And I think that's what we're seeing across the board, across the landscape of the SWAC. It's just a lot of really competitive teams. All right, not the conference schedule yet. It's not like the conference games have started yet, Crooks. This is just out of conference games, so it don't really matter what people are listed technically because it don't matter at this point, right? All right, Florida A&M lost to USF. Kent State lost by 20. Lost to UCF. Lost to Georgia by 30. It's a loss to Jacksonville University, I guess, by 3. So now that was a loss. That was a big loss right there. I think Florida A&M. Obviously, they're missing some pieces there. Then had a game canceled. Beat Florida Memorial, looks like by 2. Albany State won by 16. Then played Jacksonville University again, beat them by 7. So redeemed that first loss. Lost to Tarleton State by 24. TCU lost to Georgia Tech by 24 as well. So it's probably the first team in all of those teams that we've been kind of reviewing the schedule wise that you look at and say, okay, they really don't have those competitive out of conference games like we've seen Grambling and A&M and Prairie View and Southern had on their schedule, on their resume. So Florida and them is probably the first team that I look at and say, okay, kind of looking at what they've done so far in the off season and kind of look at it like, okay, it's kind of worrying you just a little bit, you know. So you definitely want to pay attention to them when they get into conference play against Bethune on the third on, this Saturday coming up, I believe. Yeah, Saturday. So Florida and them, probably a team I'm looking at it saying, a little bit disappointed in. First SWAC squad I said we're probably a little bit disappointed in. Now, looking at Alabama State, Florida State, big loss. Then came back with the UAB victory, and that was huge. 77-74. VUL, of course, won. Lost to Colorado. Air Force, 66-64. And again, this is what I'm talking about, right? A lot of these very competitive, close losses. I think those are things to pay attention to because it shows that this team can go up against stiffer competition. Again, you have a game like Colorado, right, that you'll lose by 18. But again, you're not looking at games where you lost by. I mean, like the Florida State game the first of the season. I mean, the 50 points, almost like that was expected almost from every team to have a game like that against a higher level competition. But you want to see these teams being very competitive in some of these games, even if they don't come out of the victory. And I think, again, across the board, you're seeing that. So, again, Air Force, 2-point loss. Indiana University in Indianapolis, I believe that is, right? Victory there. Then they played SIU, lost by 15. New Mexico, the 6-point loss. UT Martin, 10-point loss. University of Missouri, 8-point loss there. Big loss to Cincinnati, Memphis 21. So again, right, they got Mississippi State tonight. Looks like that starts, or that's already going on right now. So that's at 6:30. Let's see what the score of that game is. Okay, so they're down 31 right now. So again, a couple big losses on the resume, but again, a couple really close losses, and then a couple wins that they've been able to snag from some other competition that is D1 competition. So I think that's something that you look at and say, okay, Alabama State obviously is going to be a very competitive team. We know how good they were last year. I think they come back this year with another opportunity and chance to do something in this conference. But Bethune, another big one that's people been looking at. They brought a lot of talent in on their team. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do this year. 5-point loss, first game of the season to Auburn. I think that was the one that popped up on many people's radar. Auburn ranked number 20 in the nation at the time, right? Then lost to Miami, a win against a lower-ranked opponent, lost by 9 to Dayton, a win against Ohio University by 3. Who in the world is Jacksonville University? Because them boys done beat Bethune and FAMU. Like, what's going on? Stony Brook. Where's Jacksonville University? Let me look this up. Jacksonville University. Who are they? Who are they? Jacksonville University. Let's see. Okay. It's a Division I program. They play in the A-Sun. All right. Okay. All right. Because I'm definitely unfamiliar. I just want to say I'm completely unfamiliar, but I knew some had to be up because them boys to beat FAMU and they beat Bethune-Cookman. So okay, now it's making a little bit more sense. So they are a D1 program. They play in the A-Sun conference. So now I feel a little bit better about seeing those losses on our resume. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't know who they were. All right? They're 5-8 overall so far this year. They beat Trinity College of Florida. They beat VMI. Okay. Of course, Bethune, FAMU, and then Trinity College. So, okay, not bad. Had a good showing at Florida State too. So, all right, okay. I'm satisfied. I was trying to make sure because I ain't know who they were. All right, so 7-point loss to Stony Brook. Indiana beat them. Beat South Carolina State. Got the Mizzou loss. St. Louis lost. Arizona lost. And now they're playing Oklahoma State. Down by 12 at Oklahoma State halftime. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, all right. All right. Second half has started in the game. Good pass. Wide open three. Got to hit it. You got to hit that. All right. Down by 23 right now. Let's see if we can push it down. Got to cut off the ball. All right. Got to cut off the ball. All right. But this is a good showing right now for Bethune Equipment down 12, down 14 against Oklahoma State. So see if they can push it, get back in this game. But let me get back to the game. The second half just started. Make some better passes. There you go. Good job. Give us that foul call. Definitely want to watch the foul trouble in the second half. See how it goes. Listen, I think a goal would be definitely again trying to get back in the game, 5 points at a time. But can we win this? Can we win the second half? Right. Let's look at it as 0-0 and see. Well, can we come out and win the second? You know, that was ridiculous. Hey, that's a good foul. I take it. If you're gonna foul him, just foul him. You can't let him make the shot and give him a foul. So you got to put him on the ground. I'm I'm totally okay with that. Like make it a physical game. No, we're not playing Southern for homecoming, Cooks. Why we need to play y'all for homecoming? EA, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been here. You've been lost. Two made free throws there, so oh my goodness, good block. Don't foul. He blocked the ball. I'm talking about you make a basketball play. You can tell us happy homecoming still, but you just want to be the homecoming. Another inbound pass still. Come on, man. I gotta make better passes. I'll take it. It's interesting. We'll take it. We'll take the foul, though. We'll take the foul. First points to the second half, 68-40. Hey, listen, trying to. We're not playing a D2 for homecoming, but y'all not the homecoming opponent. Finally, AG's out the game. But it's off. It's way off. Air ball. Let's go. All right, 68-41. Let's get to the goal. There we go. Gotta make better passes, bro. Oh, good block. There you go. Free layup. There we go. All right, there we go. Down 25. 16 minutes, 38 seconds left. I can't give up a layup, though. Can't give up a layup. Keep going. All the way, all the way. He's behind you. That's a foul. Thank you. All right, we're getting to the goal, at least. That's a good pass, though. That's a good pass. They just get in the lane, man. I mean, listen, it's gonna be hard. It's hard when teams are living in the lane. I mean, I'm not talking about living in the lane. Like, they're dumping the ball down low. They're getting dribble penetration. So when teams get dribble penetration on you, you just control everything. So right now, losing the second half by 6. So let's see if we can put up a fight like Twan says. The game is on ESPN Plus. So only thing is I can't show the game. You know, I got a copyright strike, and I tried to show some of the rights U of H. I just showed some of the replay of the game. Actually, I didn't even show the game live, and they put a strike on my channel. So I was like, "Dang, it's crazy." Good shot in the Denver. Didn't hit that. So that's why I can't show the game. I'm trying to figure out, hey, if I can figure out a way to show the game so you guys can see it at least, even if it's no audio or something. Come on, that is not that is definitely not anyway. So yeah, if I could figure out a way to show the game, I would. But at this moment, I don't know how to do that without giving the channel a copyright strike. So it's the best. It's the best we got. I don't know why I keep going on there and stop. I'm not showing play by play. 70-45 right now. Again, down 10-6 in the second half. Corey Wells, 4-5. Has 13 points, 5 or 6 on the free throw line. Also has 4 turnovers. That's another thing that's killing right now. 8 turnovers total, 8 turnovers. But if I looked at points off of turnovers, I'm sure that they probably scored off of every turnover at this point. Total rebounds, 31 to 19. So that's just widening and widening. And offensive rebound wise, 4, 6 rebounds for Texas A&M. So they're shooting 46% from 3. Sorry, yeah, 46% from 3, and we're shooting 23%, 78% from the line. Though. So we gotta keep getting to the line. Shot 4 less free throws than they have. Field goal percentage is only 36%. Killing us right now. Foul trouble wise, Corey Dunning got 3. Joseph got 3. So those are the two main ones right now. Horn and Wells both got 2. A&M, AG, he's been killing outside and inside. He got 17. Also got 2 blocks, 14 for Hill, and then 9 from Pop Isaacs, which was also a big swing because he had like 3 threes in like 4 or 5 possessions. So that was something really big too. All right, get back to it. The game is on ESPN Plus for all those who are trying to watch it. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't show it on the channel because I got a strike last time. So I figured out how to do that without getting strikes. And not do that. Oh man. Whew. Chance on Prairie View women beating Southern on New Year's. To be honest, uh, I don't see it right now. You know, the Lady Panthers are a very, very young team. I mean, you're talking about a team full of, when I say full of freshmen and sophomores. I think it's 2 juniors on the team. So it's a young team. So going to be a lot of learning, going to be a lot of bumps and bruises throughout this first year. It just is what it is. That's why I wish scheduling wise, we the men just can do it like here at Texas A&M, but also you still see multiple mid-major games, and I would like to see the women um, kind of schedule in a similar way. That would be cool. Schedule in a similar way, but but they didn't this year at least, right? So a lot of big games against like Texas A&M and other, Oklahoma State, etc. But not a lot of mid-tier games, right? Like North Florida's, Jacksonville University, etc. Right? That's like on your level. And so to me, I feel like it's a little bit hard to really get a good judgment because they don't have those games, right? So like the men do. But Southern's a strong team, man. Their team is going to be fighting to win the conference, and I just don't think that's where the women are yet. They still got some going to do before they get there. So, but looking to see them at least put up a fight. We definitely got some good pieces on the team and some ladies that's growing, and definitely got a lot more height on the team this year. Both teams, men's and women's, we got a lot more height this year. So looking to see how we look once we get in the conference play, I think it's going to be really interesting. But I do think Southern is just a step above where we are right now. Good shot. Good step back. That should be going that way. He just big. He just too big. It just is what it is. Good pass. Another three. Missed that one though. Good rebound. Not a good shot. Good job. All right, that's 6 fouls on Texas A&M. So one more will be in the bonus. Right now, again, losing the second half though. Uh, Down 8 in the second half. Lost the first half by 21. It's a deep three by Joseph. Yep, 29 points. So one thing we definitely gonna have to do in conference play is we're gonna have to learn how to stop the ball because if we allow teams to get into the paint, like we allow A&M to get in the paint this game, it's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be good. But for sure, there we go. Good job. Good lane. Down 30. Oh, you missed it. Good job. What did you waste on your field? That's a foul. That's not good. All right, break. Down 30 right now. Let's see. Corey Wells, 15, 20 on Prairie Joseph. He's starting to score a little bit more. 7 and 16, 3 and 9 from 3, 4 free throws. He averages 22 points, so he's right at his average right now. Corey Dunning got 4 fouls, and Joseph and Wells both got 3. So that's another some foul trouble for you. All right, down by 30. Let's see. AG's leading all scores for A&M, but they got multiple guys. And 17 for AG, 16 for Hill. Griffin got 8. Uh, Isaac's got 11. Diva got 8, right? So they got multiple guys across the board with points on the board. Total of, 11 guys who scored so far. So it's big for them. All right. Got Ryan Williams at the line, shooting 2. This steal, but lost it out of bounds there. All right, good job to D. Ah, yeah, that's a foul. All right, moving to 1-1. Let's go to the line. Got 10 minutes at the line. No, we just failed it. Okay. I was wondering what happened then. You're welcome. Oh my goodness, we keep turning the ball over. Ew. Good rebound. That's a foul too. Lay it up. You take it. Down 30 again. Corey Joseph might score 30 again. Got 25 right now. Thank you. That was definitely moving screen. Again, wish you guys could see the game, but I'm not able to show it on the channel, unfortunately, without getting a strike on the channel. And I don't want to not be able to use this channel. So there's a link right there. If anybody wants to join and share your thoughts on what they see with the team. Not just this game, but this whole year so far. If you want to speak on that, because I know it's really like the first time we kind of talk about men's basketball so far this year. You know, all right, maybe listen. We got 8 minutes. Let's make a push and get back in the game. While they got some of these second string guys on the floor. Good shot. Good shot, Corey Willis. Yeah, that's right. Legal screen going this way. All right. Hey, the money line is 29 and a half. Right now we're under that. So at least we gonna beat the spread. We can beat the spread. One. Gave it back to him. Gave it back. All right, media timeout. Down 25, losing the second half by 4 so far. Again, definitely a way better fight than we saw in the first half. Really, the first 10 minutes of the first half. That's when the game really got away from us. Um, we were just trying to recover from there. But let's see if we can fight and get it under 20. But first game of the season for this men's team is on this upcoming Saturday. First conference game, I should say. I see the doggy. The first conference game for this men's team is January 3rd against Grambling State. I think this is going to be a really good game because Grambling got a really good team too. So that's going to be a really good test. I mean, good test early on. Louisiana stretch with Grambling, and then followed up a game against Southern and Baton Rouge. And the women are playing Southern on Thursday, and then they'll play Saturday against Grambling. So Prairie View basketball conference play gets started on this Thursday, New Year's Day, on January 1st. So if you're in Baton Rouge or if you're able to drive out to the game, definitely make it out there and check out the women play. Show your support there. They got Southern. Listen, they need all the support they can get because Southern got a squad this year for sure. But definitely interested in seeing what Coach Ty has going on and how she's been able to build those ladies up throughout this first beginning of this first out of conference season for them. Again, wish they've been able to play a lot more of the mid-major games, but haven't been able to do that so far. But they have a chance to play some competitive games once conference play starts. So we'll see how that goes. Strawberry. Yummy. All right, we're back from where we going? Yummy. Good shot. We'll say, man, definitely excited to see this team shooting free throws better this year. That's for sure. You know, that was an Achilles heel last year for the men's squad. So to see better free throw shooting, um, happy to see that for sure. Definitely say that. Especially when games get tight, man. Not being able to knock down free throws, extend games or extend leads. Can hurt. Ooh, good pass. Try to get rebound. Gotta get rebounds. It's another offensive rebound. The foul, free throw line. Gotta get rebounds. Can't keep giving up offensive boards. Don't put it there. Don't do that. Good make. So we're down 14 right now. Let's see if we can break it under 20. Again, let's try to win the second half. Just trying to win the second half. That was a bad foul. Did reach it. Can't give up free throw. Can't foul like that because I mean, way away from the ball, and they're in the bonus. So it's two free throws now for Texas A&M. All right, good three right there. So we tied up in the second half right now, y'all. We tied up in the second half. Ah, I missed that one right there though. 94-73. Oh, he took it from him. I don't know about that one. Looked like he might just take that from him. Oh yeah, he took that from him. All right, down 22. Again, looking at first half, second half, minus 19 and a half. I saw it was minus 29 and a half on ESPN. So 19 and a half. I didn't see that one. I saw 29 and a half. Well, that was ESPN, but maybe you're looking at a different site. Missed that one. That one looked good there too. Rebound. Another rebound. Another offensive rebound. Jeez, so many offensive rebounds. That's not a foul, ref. Come on, man. There you go. There you go. Get into the lane. All right, so down by 4 in the second half right now, going to the free throw line. Gotcha. Okay, I get you. All right, down by 24. 5 minutes left. Again, let's see if we can win the second half. Down by 3 in the second half. Looking for small victories here. Good block. One of the biggest issues is also just being the offensive rebound. Man. Yep, get to the free throw line again. One thing is for sure, if we can get to the free throw line in games, we can definitely put some points on the board because we shoot really good from the free throw line. All right, down 23. Missed the second one. He moved out of there before it went down. So down 2 right now in the second half. Stay on your feet. That's a good pass. There we go. Gotta make the layup. Gotta make the layup. That's on the ground. That's on the ground. That is a. This is not the NBA. Uh, A&M right now is up in the second half by what? By 7 now. So it's like they're gonna take the second half too as well. No, sorry. It's saying no, that's wrong. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying 2. It's not updated yet. It's not updated yet. So they just hit it to 5. Sorry, they're about 5 right now. The second half. All right. I think Joseph got 30 now. Let's see. only got 26, so he needs four more to hit 30 for the second time in two games. Him and Corey Wells putting in work. Lance Williams averages. I think Lance Williams averaged, no, Horn is going to average 13 on the year so far. He only got 9. Let's see if he get the other 4. They're shooting 2 free throws too, so they're up 7 right now. You know what? We was not prepared right there. We should have got that. Oh, good job. Good steal. Move the ball around. Every second. Good shot. Down 6. Oh, 5 in the second half. Sorry. Now you can do about that. No, you can't try to go between 2 guys like that. Lance Williams can move the ball. I tell you, he can push that ball. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time for the night. Up here to go put baby to bed. He was hurt. Time to go. So I'll holler at you guys later. Again, Southern game versus the Prairie women is this Thursday. Um, I want to say it's at 6 o'clock. It's 22 for Wells now. So might do a watch party for that as well. I'm not sure if that's on YouTube or if that's on Swag TV, but if that game is not on ESPN, then I might be able to show that game as a watch party. You can watch it. But I'll find out that. Then again, the men's game, men and women's play this weekend, Saturday, Grambling. So that's another um, conference game that's coming up. So conference play is here once January arrives. So with that said, again, thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys enjoyed this watch party. You know, we're able to watch the actual game together. Yeah, talk to y'all later.